Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from Watch, and we are back with another watch collection revisit video. So this time around we are looking at my DWC-D02. So a custom, not custom, basically you can custom build this one, but this is a hand assembled by Watch by myself that I've got from DIY Watch Club, right? So thank you very much Emily for sending this, I think in late 2021. So this is my first ever watch that I've assembled for myself, by myself. Yeah, thank you very much for providing the watch together with the whole kits of assembly, right? So yeah, let's just do a quick dimension check. Wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing another DIY Watch Club product, which is again assembled myself. This is the Expedition series, so cool looking watch, right? So let's just quickly give it a dimension check. I think this is 41 millimeters in diameter. Yep, but about that will be about 41. Is it 41? Right, 41.4 millimeters, and a thickness of about 15.3 because of this box dome sapphire crystal, and a lug to lug of about, I think if I remember correctly, you see about 49 millimeters. If I am not, yeah, 47.7, and the lug width of this particular piece is 22 millimeters, right? So paired with this what do you call this, isoframe style strap from Borealis, it weighs at about 108 grams, right? So of course they did come with another rubber strap and also a few NATO strap as well, but yeah, I prefer this look on the watch, right? So the version that I choose is using this smoked sunburst finish to the dial. They also came with a few other dial options as well, so a few, I think you can get it in green and red and quite a lot of other color options with a combination of different bezel style as well, right? So I choose this aluminum, or is it, yeah, this is an aluminum bezel which is fully lume, which is really cool in my opinion. And of course those the indices are applied, and the handsets, I think this is the only choice that is available, right? So it's nice, but yeah, I wish that they could have been they could have been offering us a few other options, but yeah, still I can't really complain because this is a sponsored watch, and yeah, I'm just doing my best at trying to assemble as you know, as best as possible, as best as possible with my super duper limited skills, right? So the most annoying parts of this particular unit, the assembly of this particular unit, is putting on the second hands, which took me quite a while. And yeah, but I'm lucky because I didn't manage to damage the pinion of the NH35 movement in it, and yeah, it is okay, right? So after 1 year of use, it's still, the movement's still not stuck, which is good. All right, so the alignment of the bezel though, right? So you can see that this is a 60 click bezel, so you can see that there is quite a huge back play here. So yeah, it's a bit mushy, so it doesn't really feel that high quality, right? So for the price that that you would pay, I think all in all, I think this one will cost you about $400 after a few discount codes and all that stuff. But yeah, not that bad, but still it could have been improved, right? So the knurling on the bezel is nice, easy to grip. So yeah, you can see that dome sapphire crystal there, not that much of a blue coating there, so I think they might be using a clear anti-reflective coating, which is good, right? So, and of course this one is lume, and only this bit is filled with red ink there. And the crown, right, so it's featuring this engraved D logo, right? So of course this is a screw down crown, but the finishing is on this particular surface here is in bit blasted finishing, which is a bit weird. Why they don't use it? Why they don't have any normal brush finishing? I'm not really sure, but yeah, still okay. So the case design itself, it's it's typical of Submariner style case design here, but with a little bit of twist brush finishing on the top, and we have this polished beveling running from the middle of the case and getting bigger at the end of the lugs, which is nice, right? So the the brush texture is a bit coarse, but it doesn't look that cheap in my opinion. And at the back we can see the NH35 movement, which you can add some, I think $25 to get your initials engraved there. So I didn't do the initial engrave on this particular watch, but I did it on this Explorer, right? So very cool, right? So assembled by hand by myself, right? So DWC-D01, right? So that is the model number, I think. So yeah, okay, the dial mentioned D02, but this one is CD01, which is, maybe this is the correct number, because this is, I think, the part number for the dial, right? So anyways, 200 meters of water resistance, obviously that depends on the person who assembles it, right? So yeah, anyways, let's just quickly put on the macro lens and see how good or how bad was the job, how bad I did on the assembly, right? So okay, yeah, okay, too many fingerprints, sorry about that, guys. So let's get inside closer to the dial, so you can see that I think I've cleaned the hands better, I think, right? So yeah, you can still see some smudges there, here and there, but yeah, that is due to my poor skill of assembling a watch. And you can see the hands is nicely done, the applied indices is nicely done as well. Oops, so the printing also, there's no smearing whatsoever, and the finishing on the bezel itself is nice as well, right? So considering that this is a fully lume bezel, right? So polish finishing at the tip of the bezel here, and knurling on this particular piece is nice as well, right? So yeah, okay, and the finishing on the case is nice as well, right? So the polish beveling on the, again, smudges, sorry about that, on the case, yep, very nicely done. You can see there is a bit of inconsistency there, but not big of a deal in my opinion, right? So let's just see the Seiko NH35 movement, which is not really a pretty thing to look at. Smudges on the outside, sorry about that. So yep, there's no decoration whatsoever on this particular movement, so I think that they just take out of the shelf parts here, and the knurling on the crown here, the finishing on the D logo on the crown is nicely done as well. And let's just show you the bit blasted finishing on this knurling here, which is a bit weird because there's no any other bit blasted finishing on the other part of the watch, right? So let's just put it on the wrist. Let's just take this Expedition model off, right? So 41 millimeters versus 30. This one is, I think, 39, or is it? Sorry, this is 38. So 41. Nowadays, I prefer smaller watches, but you can see that the dial, because the dial is smaller compared to this one. I think this, yeah, I can still wear this thing, right? So, of course, the thickness is going to be a bit too thick because I chose the this box dome sapphire crystal. You can always go for a flat sapphire crystal and also a mineral crystal to reduce the cost if you don't want to go all out. But you know what, DIY Watch Club gives quite a lot of discount codes for you to purchase their products. So yeah, I think there is a merit of going full sapphire crystal, right? So you know what, I didn't confirm, I didn't show you the lume just yet, right? So let's just charge these two pieces. Both of these watches are using BGW9 Super Luminova. You guys know how I didn't really have any other colorways for the dial because I just used the safest color possible. So you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, and you can see that both the lume on the Expedition and also the dive watch version looks absolutely beautiful, right? So yeah, strong lume on this one, even better lume on the dive watch, right? So because the whole dial, the dial and also the bezel is lume, which nice, right? So in my opinion, because I just love lume. Okay, so the cost of ownership, so for you to get one of these, so it will cost a bit, right? So at about 350 or 400 US dollars after minus all the discounts. But and of course, on top of that, you didn't only get the watch, but you also will get the all the kits that you need to assemble a watch, right? So that for me is the the most important thing, because when you are buying a DIY Watch Club watches, you are not buying a watch, but rather you are buying experience, right? So that for me is the most precious part of this particular watch. So after that, if you already have the kit, you guys have to, you know, buy yourself another DIY watch club, or even go to AliExpress or any other website and get yourself another, you know, watch to build. So that is just how the concept works. It's just, you know, the stepping stone is just having all those kits and what to do with it, and, you know, enjoying yourself, or even, you know, torturing yourself in my case when I try to assemble these watches, right? Anyway, so yeah, and thank you very much to Emily from DIY Watch Club for sponsoring me this particular piece, and also this particular piece. So I'm looking forward to you know, to do much more collaboration with you in the future. But if you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye bye.